On July 1, 2018, a new statute goes into effect, which was passed in the most recent session of the General Assembly up in Richmond. And it deals with modification of spousal support and retirement age. It's important to understand that case law had meted out certain parameters and, quite frankly, the absence of certain parameters in trying to modify a spousal support obligation upon one's retirement. So whenever you discuss spousal support, you refer to two people. You refer to the payor spouse, that's the spouse that is paying the spousal support, and the recipient spouse, which obviously is the spouse receiving the spousal support. Prior to the enactment of this statute, there was no defined retirement age in any case that had been issued by the Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court of Virginia. So therefore, folks that were 65, 66, 67 years old that were seeking to retire were going in front of the court, and a lot of them were getting the message that they had to keep on working. In modifying spousal support, it's necessary to demonstrate to the court two things. One, that there has been a material change in circumstances on either the part of the payor spouse or the recipient spouse. Second, that change in circumstances justifies a modification in the spousal support amount. Under this new statute, when you reach full retirement age as defined by the Social Security Administration, that constitutes a material change in circumstances that allows you to go before the court and ask for a modification in spousal support. Additionally, this statute deals with a very important issue that was created by an appellate case called Stubblebine versus Stubblebine. In that case, Mr. Stubblebine said, "I have paid all of this spousal support for all of these years, and my wife has accumulated all of these assets. I now wish to retire." And the court found that he had sufficient assets even though he had retired, and he was to go into his assets in order to keep paying the spousal support. So this new statute requires that you focus on the assets of both the recipient spouse and the payor spouse in determining whether there should be a modification in spousal support. So it remains to be seen how the courts are going to treat this factors analysis under the new statute in looking at the assets of both parties in determining at retirement age whether spousal support should be modified or not.